morning, friends. Mark with Rival Garage here. This is a shout out to Bob Dock's Racing. He always does that. Anyways, this morning we have a Faux Fox Saleen Mustang. We're gonna be doing some work on today. This car will not go into reverse. That car will. So I'm pretty sure you can guess what's about to happen. I'm going to take the transmission out of this one. Sheldon's gonna take it home and rebuild it with billet parts, make it so it's like badass, so it actually will survive. And then we're gonna take the trans out of the highway patrol car and put it in this, as well as the radiator and a couple other things. I'm gonna start daily driving this car. I love the Prius, but some days I just need a Fox Mustang to cruise around in. So that's the plan for this one. Somebody's been into this transmission before, and it's leaking all over the place. So I have a feeling that it was just some shoddy workmanship, and I don't know who did that work. I'm not like trying to blow anybody's cover here or anything like that, but when you look under a car and a transmission won't go into reverse and there's gobs of silicone coming out of every orifice, you know somebody's been in there. So doubt it was a mechanical failure. I'm sure someone was just trying to fix something and they put something in the wrong spot. So anyways, Sheldon's pretty good with these transmissions. He's got a couple of them at his house right now, so he'll be able to knock that thing out. Excuse me. So I'm gonna try to not take the long tubes out. It is such a pain in the butt. You have to lift the engine up and all that. I'm just gonna pull the X pipe and the drive shaft, and I'm hoping that will give me enough room to get this trans out and twist it and wiggle it down between the long tube headers. Also, it looks like someone thought that was a jack point and they tried to lift this engine up with the oil pan. That's a big no-no. So I'm gonna ask Sheldon about that, see what he thinks we should do. We may just have to go to the junkyard. Well, we gotta go to the junkyard anyways to get valve covers and intake manifold, because someone's freaking dumped fingernail polish all over these. They're hideous. They're purple and not the good purple. That's the good purple. Those are not good purple. So anyways, let's get after it. That starter bolt is like super hard to get to, and it wasn't even tight. Brand new starter. They didn't even put that bolt on there very tight at all. That's really funny. I mean, I don't blame them. It's a pain in the butt to get to. Like I just stacked a bunch of extensions together to get to it because the transmission extender was too long. So, oh crap, I didn't get it all the way off. Damn it, Jimmy. Oh, nice. Moose O2 sensor. Fantastic. It's gonna Okay, White Mustang is on the lift. I have the shifter off already and the battery disconnected. So on this one, my game plan, now that I've done one, because I hadn't done one before, this one, my game plan, similar, H-pipe, drain the fluid, disconnect all of this drive shaft, and then I'm just gonna pull, I actually called Sheldon and asked him if this was the proper way to do it. Pull just these the bolts that connect the transmission to the bell housing. So I'm just gonna yank those, drop it out, then I'll pull the bell housing after. The other bell housing that came off the black Mustang had a cracked bell housing, so we're gonna throw that one away. I'm not gonna put it back in. I probably am going to use that throwout bearing and clutch fork though. So, they look fairly new, so let's get back to it. All right, it is the evening. I had to run and go do a few things. I ended up getting the transmission out of the white car before I left. And this is it. It was so freaking dirty. I had to go pick up a whole new drum, not a drum, but a 2.5 gallon freaking thing of degreaser because this stuff was so, it was so nasty. So anyways, it's all cleaned up, looking nice. And yeah, there's still some grime on there, but that stuff's just gonna stay. I don't have the patience in me tonight to get in there and get all this stuff out, especially when this transmission's coming back out as soon as we get that one rebuilt with all the billet parts and everything, make that thing bulletproof. So that transmission will go back in this as soon as it's done. So anyways, here we are. So I may need Brad to come down here in just a few to help me pick this thing and put it back, pick this thing up and put it back in. It's kind of heavy. It's not really heavy, it's just awkward. And I know some of you guys on there are probably gonna say like, oh man, I could pick that thing up, put it on myself. Hey, yeah. Well, I can't. I'm not gonna hurt myself. Maybe I will, I don't know. We'll see how I feel after I get the bell housing on and the shift fork and everything. And we'll see if Brad can come down, and if he can, great. So anyways, I'm gonna tip this thing up on its tail just in case. I have everything sealed off. I had everything sealed off, but I'm gonna tip it up on its tail just in case any water got in the transmission anywhere. So we don't need any water in our trans. So anyways, let's get back at it.